Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Depending on whenever you are watching us from, it's another edition of Politics on the Street. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. Mr. Ram,
Yes.
the ICC and UN received a petition from the Igbo conference over the killing in the southeastern part of the country.
Yes.
They've indicted that that the Nigerian military is killing them, and the presidency have come to say that they are not the one claiming the responsibility. How can you answer?
That is the lies and lies and lies that is going on in this country. The previous administration under Buhari has been lying and lying and lying, telling lies, all manners of lies, since they actually knew that killings of the youths, fathers, mothers, farmers in Igbo land is being orchestrated, facilitated, yes, by the same government under Buhari administration. So Tinubu has come and they started, killing started, and Tinubu is denying. So that's why I'm telling you that it's a government that is full of fallacy, is an illegitimate government. Due to its illegitimacy, I'm not having any trust in this administration. The Igbo youth, the Igbo women, the market women, the businessmen in Igbo land has been subjected to serious military onslaughts since 2015. A situation whereby you will be in your office, stray bullets, some were shot just out of what? Not ignorance. Many of them were shot without ignominy. They just, the soldiers willingly shot many to death in Igbo land. So what I'm trying to say is that there was much killings for straight 8 years since inception of Buhari administration from 2015 to 2023. Igbos were dying in their large number. Under Brutai as chief of army staff, Nigerian military went berserk, killing many Igbos. Genocide going on during the last administration of Muhammad Buhari. So the Igbo World Congress took it upon themselves. They wrote many petitions in the past until Buhari Tinubu comes, and they still insisted that Nigeria must go to ICC, and they have come this time around with the same quest for ICC, United Nations, to launch their investigation into unnecessary, selfish, reckless killings in the south, across southeastern Nigeria. All these are recorded, they are documented, some are welcomed, in the southeastern Nigeria. So there's no way Nigeria will not own it up. They are responsible. And all these are fueling the fire of biafra emancipation that actually occurred recently at GNC Belos Square, Finland. We have been annihilated for over how many years, and when Buhari second coming, started in 2015, they intensified killings, annihilation of the Igbos the more. So what we are saying now is Nigerian government will have no other thing to do than to send their own delegates. The people that are found culpable or guilty of this allegation should go to the World Court. They should go in for it. Yes. We cannot sway justice because of one man. Justice could not be swayed for sake of one man. If it is Buhari that committed it, he should go. If it is Tinubu, if it is CDS, if it is Brutai, they should hold him. I don't want you to forget that Charles Taylor is cooling his head now at ICC prison, maximum protected, secure prison. I think in Germany. It might not be Germany, it might be anywhere, because ICC, they have their establishment, prison all over Europe, where he killed Liberians, where he killed Sierra Leoneans, Ghanaians, Nigerians. He was arrested, I think 2007, during the exit of Obasanjo regime, the end of Obasanjo regime. Actually, Chancellor was apprehended in Borno State, where Borno is sharing border with Cameroon, on his attempt to abscond into Cameroon. See, what I'm trying to say is that Igbo man has come of this advancement that There's nothing anybody could commit in the southeastern Nigeria and get scot-free. We have our CCTV all over the forests of Igbo land. Even the so-called ISWAP bandits and Fulani headers, we are recording everything. They are the one perpetrating insecurity, kidnapping across southeastern Nigeria. All those assassins, kidnappers, shooting soldiers, those ones that are shooting soldiers, they allege is IPOB. No, these are Fulani headers. These are the terrorists that are living in the forest, southeastern forest. The forests of Igbo land have been infiltrated from Igbo North, that's Enugu State, and they concentrated assault on Igbo people, farmers especially, on daily basis.
But yeah, Mazi, you think this is a plan to wipe out the Igbo race?
It's a campaign that started after the war. The Fulanis, they left their land, Senegambia still push their cows, their animals, the more, down from mid-belt down to southeastern Nigeria, grazing on our farmlands, killing and annihilating villagers. Do you know how many villagers that lost their life from 1970 till date? Under the siege of Fulani headers. They killed and killed and killed. They almost finished the whole Idoma community. And they stretched their onslaught down to southeastern Nigeria. They are killing farmers, they are killing clergies, they are killing people that are doing, conducting night vigil. They are killing worshippers in the church. You can actually see what happened in Ondo State. I think 2-3 years ago, St. Augustine, for something people, worshippers were mowed down with blood. You can actually see what happened at axis of Enugu Nsuka axis, Nibonise, in Enugu, where worshippers were killed, including their own father, in their large numbers that night. Those are Fulani headers. It is a process that is going on now. The quest to expand Islam from north down to southern Nigeria. And they are succeeding because we have righteous, greedy politicians that are interested only their pockets. Their interest is in their pockets to steal public fund, transfer rain of public fund into their offshore account in Southern Africa, Europe, America, so on and so forth. That's why they could not secure our forests, they could not secure our farmers, they could not secure our localities. All these are localities across Igbo land are subjected to incessant attack by Fulani headers. Bombing, setting houses ablaze, killing farmers. Is their utmost business recently. I mean the Fulani headers.
But now, Mazi, lastly before I let you go, the presidency has come out to debunk it and to deny it that they are not the one killing and that the Nigerian military is not the one killing and that the Igbos has allegedly reported that the Igbos are the ones killing themselves.
Let's say the people that are acquiring the Igbos are Nigerian military, and the reason why I'm telling you that Nigeria is a country whereby the obvious has often been denied. We're not the obvious has been often denied. Why? Been denied. See, the people that are killing are wearing Nigerian camouflage, speaking Fulani language, speaking Hausa language, speaking English. So tell me how come those soldiers are they from Burkina Faso? No wonder them sometimes they invite soldiers from Sahel countries to help them buying the Igbos in the southeast. Soldiers from Mali, Senegal, Chad, so that United Nations will see it as foreign soldiers. How could that kind of incursion be happening in Nigeria? And we have naval base, air force base across Nigeria. We have our radar at the airport. They can read which aircraft is what navigating our airspace. So what are we saying? Nigerian soldiers are the one buying the Igbos in the southeast. They want to make sure they eliminate the Igbos so that Igbos will not exist anymore. That was their utmost agenda of 1967, 68, 69, and 70, and they actually failed. Do you know who brought this agenda back again? It was the previous administration of Muhammad Buhari He started killing. He killed Igbos for straight 8 years, alleging that IPOBs are terrorists. A prescription that was at least struck out by Nigerian court that IPOB is not a terror organization. Even United Nations and America debunk it. Still, Nigerian government concentrated this kind of military onslaught on the land, on Igbo land, for many years now. And Tinubu has come, he started where Buhari stopped. Killing of Igbos, I say one thing, you can't kill all of them. They will stay, I'm telling you, they will stay falling back and defend themselves now. You know how many Nigerian soldiers that lost their life in Igbo land? The more you kill Igbos, the more they kill you. Yes.
Okay,
they will never prevail on Igbos, no matter how they do it. They will never prevail. Igbo will never be extincted, exterminated. Igbo man, we are still expanding on daily basis. I'm telling you. Nigeria cannot stop us.
Thank you so much for your wonderful submission, and then I was coming out to hear your visa. Aisha Isufu has tasked Imo State Governor, Enugu State Governor, Anambra State Governors. Stop blaming gunmen. You are the CEO of your state. You are the executive governor. Now, since you go to Abuja to collect money, then take responsibility for the insecurity in your state. What do you have to say about it?
Now, thank you for that wonderful question. I think being the governor of the state, you have every power for you to make sure that you get security votes from the federal government. By so doing so, what are the governors doing with this money? Stop coming out to tell the people that there is insecurity in my state and that unknown government have been killing. The government need to take action and put an end to all this and stop apportioning blames. The people you are apportioning blames to are the people who their lives and properties are entrusted in your hand as the chief security officer of the state. So for a governor to come and start telling people that there is insecurity in my state, I think to me the governor need to stand up and then act now, because every now and then allocation is being shared for you, security votes is being given to you, and you have the mandate. The primary function of government is to protect life and property. Yes. So if you cannot protect life and property, then why are you the governor?
But some have said that the governors have no power over the military. That it's only the president as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. What do you have to say about that?
The governor does not have power over the military. That is true. But see, the question is that can the governor summon military chiefs in their states? I mean the division's commander to sit and dialogue for a way forward. The answer is yes. So if we can do that, so indirectly it's your power over the military. Now when it comes for security meeting, don't these guys attend in his various places? They do. So the president should not come and say that he does not have the governor should not come and say he does not have power. We still have killings in Imo State, Enugu State, and some other states. For how long can we continue in this path? The people are scared of their lives. The people cannot even access government, access those who they claim to be electorate. We cannot access people that give us the mandate. So how long can they continue like this? So I think the government of these states on their own, they need to up their games. You must up your games as a governor if you don't want to be sacked come 2027.
But there's always been this fear that the votes of Nigerians does not count, and that is why our elected officials are acting this way. That assuming our vote is counting, they will sit up knowing that if I don't perform, no second term for me. You agree with that statement?
Our vote does not count. I cannot say if our vote count or not, because I have not conducted any election. So what I'm to say is that people have lost confidence in the INEC. In the power.
The reason why they've lost.
You've lost confidence because so many persons have seen the case of Hope Uzodinma when he but reason best the the court knows why he had to give it to him. But someone who came forth in the election was uplifted and then he came forth. So the court cited some reasons which Uzodinma became the governor. Reason best known
to them.
I am not in a position to speak for the court. But one thing is that INEC need to be the trust of Nigerians again. You saw what happened in last election. As allegedly reports that results were changed in the RF quarter. So I don't know how true that allegation is, but see, it has been going viral. So these are things INEC need to repose that confidence in the average Nigerian. And for the governors too, how much is being given to you on a monthly basis? If you get money on a monthly basis, then why don't you make sure that these people who gave you the mandate to protect them, you can as well protect them too? Because the people cannot always be one-sided every time. The people need to benefit from dividends of democracy. And when they have to benefit from the dividends of democracy, is by what? By inclusive governance. The people need to feel the government impact. Not every time you come here and say government has attacked the people, you come and start creating fear. These governments are even creating fear in the life of the ordinary man.
We've seen the governor of Enugu State who has declared that Monday is no longer a sit-at-home in Enugu State. When people are saying that, you are saying that as the governor. Can you come and secure our lives? I mean, the other people, because you see this sit-at-home every Monday. Some are doing it maybe out of respect for nnamdikanu, but some are doing it out of fear. It is two ways. People are telling the governor, please find a way to secure that. Police cannot be everywhere. What do you think? Because sit-at-home every Monday, it might be affecting the economic activities in the southeast. What do you think that the governor can do, or the governors in the southeast can do?
Thank you, brother. I think sit at home every Monday is a commensurate to honor the Mazi nnamdikanu, who has been in incarceration for 4 years now and still counting. But what I want to say is that when there is a conflict in the land, the president himself needs to address this issue of Kanu. Let Kanu issue be settled out of court. If what Kanu is the son of the president, as a son, you can go, you can have a different view or different ideology and philosophy from what your father had. But why can't you, as a father, have you reached out to Kanu himself? And what I felt that the president ought to have done was, why Kanu was in decision, go and meet, let them bring Kanu to you, DSS. Sit down with Kanu, have a round table discussion with him.
But do you think that's possible? Because we saw
Buhari
could not
Buhari is different. See,
so
these are two different people.
Yes.
If you want the security apparatus cannot be everywhere, and these guys are what? Overstretched.
Yes.
These guys are also overstretched. So the president is the father of the nation.
Yes.
Since the president is the father of the nation, he should at least reach out to this guy, even to the Ohanes in Igbo. Whenever he will want to invite some Igbo politicians and some Igbo stakeholders to sit on a round table and discuss with Kanu. You have conditions, give him your conditions. Send it to him. Because you see, this is the only way this thing about marginalization can stop. And the truth of our matter is that the Igbos are heavily marginalized in the country. And that is what, and that has breed a whole lot.
But do you think that giving them an opportunity, or yes, that's an opportunity, or finding a way, a consensus in 1999, Nigeria had a consensus on making a Yoruba man a president. In 2007, Nigeria had another consensus to make another man to be president. Do you think that Nigeria finding a way or making a consensus to make an Igbo man the president is going to make that marginalization or the agitations go down in the south.
Making an Igbo man be the president would at least work to some extent. It will help this issue of marginalization reduce a very long way, because if the Igbo man is the president, Peter Obi, you will not watch Peter Obi allowing nnamdikanu to languish in detention, even if, because yes, that is his brother from his tribe. They are from same tribe. No, so why was Sonegbo released? It was let's go.
Yes.
So to some extent, it will help a long way. And as an Igbo man, he will speak in the language that the Igbos. Now I am one of the sons. Yes. You don't have any right to agitate.
Yes.
So that will help them. It will go a very long way for them too.
So I'm letting you go. I think we have like 1 minute.
Okay.
Now, Southeastern Governors Forum. What should be their next step?
Southeastern Governors Forum should at least make moves to meet with the presidents.
Yes.
To put an end to all this. That is the only way. Because if there's no end to all this, all we hear is killing. And then we are not in support of what is killing. It is not good for the future of the country. It's not good for the future of the country.
Okay, thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.